It's not. Thank you so much. Thank you all who's in and tuning. Tonight is one of those nights that I'm trying to find my eyes, so bear with me. Coming up tonight on this show, we have Anthony Cruz out of Jamaica coming to greet me and to fill me in on where have Anthony Cruz been. You know, since the pandemic, there's so many artists that we see them all over virtually. But here on the Apple Show, I want to hear from Anthony Cruz. Where have he been? Thank you to all who tune in just to see what I'm wearing or just to see what my hairstyle look like. But thanks to those who are going to stay through the program and continue to be a part of this show. So tonight again, we're joined by Anthony Cruz out of Jamaica. And if you're out there, feel free to share this program that Avril will be getting into the life of Anthony Cruz. Just want to know what's going on with some of these artists out here today. So Anthony Cruz is joining me in shortly, and we will be able to start the show. So for right now, share the program and let them know Avril is getting into the life of Anthony Cruz right now. Daniel Silvera, good evening, good evening, good evening. Mr. Boogie Down Bronx, how are you? So as Anthony Cruz make way into the studio, I thank everyone who is already online. I don't. I think he's not prepared, so we're going to give him a minute to come back.
What's
Oh
up?
man, I'm just going to give you a minute so you can put the camera off for a minute and come back, and
Uh,
we can get started. But as Anthony wrapped up, see, he's showing you what's going on in his kitchen. Blandina. Good evening. I'm all up in Jamaica tonight. There's something about these Rasta man, you probably want to come tell me how to eat, what I should eat and what I shouldn't be eating. So I'm just gonna wait for him to join me. I'm telling you, when these people are too busy. But we're here tonight. It's coming. It's all about Anthony Cruz out of Jamaica coming to tell me more about his story. So bear with me, my people. But let me see if I could give him a little mute here. Because I'm telling you, I can't show you what he's eating, so I'm just going to what's going on? Okay. So coming up, Anthony is in the studio. He's getting himself together. Seems a little unprepared because we could see the food, Blandina. You could see he eats a lot or he eats healthy, but we're gonna find out about all that coming up shortly. So I'm just waiting. Ivan, I hope you're out there. Let me see if I could unmute. Anthony, you here with me?
yeah, man, we're there.
Seemed like before you joined the show, you was grabbing a bite.
No, we just did not finish up, last round.
The Last Supper.
Yeah, last couple. What's up?
I'm good. Good evening, Gonzalez Taylor. Good
Yeah,
evening,
man.
everyone who is out there. We're here tonight. I just have to just tap into Jamaica to find out what's going on. Janice Martin, good evening to you, sweetie. Good evening to you. Always an avid listener there on the Avril Show. Thank you so much. We're going in Jamaica tonight. We're going to find out what Anthony was eating before he started the show because it's something about Jamaicans, they're going to tell you straight up. Me could tell you probably what he was eating, but I want to hear it from him. Anthony, was you the one that cooked that food?
No, we buy that early.
So don't tell. I know, ma'am. I have to do better. I have to do better by you after tonight. Because me see the pot there and everything. So me say, man, it look like you's a chef.
sometime, walk up a little. Like last night, or night before, we did some cabbage and um, sweet pepper, and that's a nice little thing with some brown bread, and keep it light.
Boy. Well, you say you're keeping it light?
Yeah.
All right.
After
Well,
certain hours, you can't eat too heavy.
no, 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 no. That's why I'm glad you're eating now. So, um, well,
Mm,
we're here tonight. We're going to talk some things tonight because for some apparent reason I haven't been hearing from you, and we know the pandemic has been a setback in many many of our lives, in everybody's life. There's been different setbacks. Everybody's setback is not the same. But in the
true.
meantime, I want to hear it from you because there was a time where it was all about the artists. So, if the artists are not performing now, then my question is, what's going on behind the scene that we're not hearing
Hmm.
in music? What have you
Definitely.
been doing since during the pandemic?
Well, this pandemic, I made very good use of it. I did 4 albums. I did one for King Jammies. I did two for Tads International, and I have one with just all cover versions, and still working on the next one. So I have my home studio where which helps me out a lot. Instead of you know going to the studio, they just send me the beats and the tracks. So I just record them home and send them back to Kingston, and go on social distance same way. But I was able to shoot a whole lot of videos. I put in a whole lot of work this pandemic. Trust me, whole lot of work. It was good for me.
You say it's funny that you says that because to some people the pandemic is a curse, and to some people the pandemic is a blessing, and to some it's a setback for a comeback because you might not be performing, but you was able to relax and do so much.
There you
Because
go.
I'm
There you
sure
go.
if you was on the run, you probably couldn't do a lot of things that you did.
I would have never
While
ever. True, true. Yeah, man. I just said um, it might be different for other people in different ways, but for me, I get to sit down and write some very good songs, some very good topics, address some very good topics, hold some good meditation, and you know that's that. Getting 4 albums done was a tremendous job for me. Shooting a whole lot of videos. Um, Trust me, very good, man, very good.
okay, so let me before we start the program, I'm going to drop something in here and make the best use of his time. That's what Janice said, absolutely. And I'm going to do this before we go into the program. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. But that you feel the way I'm feeling, I want you like you want me tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Look here, you're so sweet, you're so tight. I won't bite. I love you right. We're going to talk about this because these are the things that get me in trouble. Now, I want to hear from you, Anthony. Who were you leaving the door open for? Because, good night, Myrtle Williams. My question is this: a lot of times we listen to music, and you will have some church folks they don't listen to certain music, and I think it's okay to listen to the same certain music. It's just the message. But when you send me this song, I keep listening to it. And if you listen to the song, you'd have to tease the people, give them a piece. Janice Martin, I can't give you the whole thing right now. But you say in that song,
Yeah.
you're going to leave the door open. Who are you inviting in?
Well, that song is a remake of Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic. that big song that been running the world, but this is a reggae version. So basically, it's just telling you know um, you love the person that you love, that you're going to leave the door open, for them to come
Just
on
come
over.
in.
Yes.
So you're sending a message here now that if somebody play that song, the other
Mhm.
party get the message that you're telling them the door is open for them to come in.
Yeah, that special, but not anybody knowing that special person. So, each person relate as it go along.
Oh. Because now
Right.
some
So,
people,
so when
you
you
got to,
play, you play it for whoever you want to leave the door open for.
you hear what I'm saying? That you hear Janice say,
Yeah.
it's open, anyone can walk in.
No, 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 no. And not anybody I go walk in. You play it for the person, just your lover, your partner. Yeah, not anybody. You're not gonna play a song for anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you, what has been going on in your life? Let me hear some changes that I haven't seen you in some good years now. But what has transitioned in your life for the last time I saw you that you want to share that I don't want to say. I want to hear it from you. Tell the people about who is Anthony Cruz, how long you have been singing, because many people probably watching, or whoever is watching now or will watch later, probably not aware of who you are. Seem like, go
Yeah.
ahead, you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Mandeville, Manchester, the cool hills of Manchester. I'm also the nephew of the late great Garnet Silk. Um, just love music. Um, Over the years, I've learned a lot, experienced a lot. Um, I think growth. Um, as you can see, um, I don't look like how I used to look back like a couple of years ago.
I don't
But
think no one
growing,
does. I don't think anyone does.
but growing a beard, and my faith has kept me strong. And I mean, I'm just loving life and just living life and giving thanks unto the Almighty and try to do what is right and just try to, live a good life.
And what is living a good life? What does that mean?
Well, living a good life mean for me is eating healthy, exercise, um, being true to yourself, being true to the Almighty, giving God praise, um, healing your King, and just take it one day at a time. I don't think you can do much more than that.
Okay, so when you say I'm going to leave the door open, you say it's just a remix then. It's not
Yeah,
something that you're telling somebody you're leaving the door open for them. But if you did it over, was it because it meant something to you?
well, actually, when I first heard that song, I listened to that song for like a month before I even did it over, because it brought me right back to when they used to have Soul Train and all of those songs. We used to have the authentic love songs where have meaning, and people and lovers can really feel each other. And it was just an amazing song for me. Lyrically, the music, the arrangement, and I have to sing this song over and Rick. And actually, um, about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different artists did this song over. I can tell you that. And it's a very big song. People loving it. People loving the reggae version. I have a video for it that's on YouTube. That's getting a lot of views, and it just keeps growing and growing.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. When so many people do over the one song now, and
Hmm.
you hear the song,
Yeah,
it's because some people Google a song, and
yeah.
then it's so many artists gonna come up with the same song. So how does that work? Who get the copyrights and how does
No,
these
man.
things work?
Okay, when Well, for me, when I do a song over, I make sure that the writer and then everybody get their rights. The only thing I'm doing is just singing it, adding my vocal, so I don't take anybody's rights, And I guess the best person that the song fit vocally and you can execute it the right way for people to love it. Because at the end of the day, if me sing it over and 10 man sing it over, people are gonna gravitate over them really, or which one really connects, right?
Right.
You're right. So, I mean, it's just a song that I love. It matched my tone of voice, and I know I could execute it the right way, and the world is just loving it.
Have you performed anywhere yet and sing that song?
Yes, man. Actually, I was at Boombox. They have this platform in Kingston every Friday. It's called Boombox Friday,
Yes.
where they stream live. And trust me, I had to sing that song like 4 or 5 times. It, it was just one of the biggest forward for the night. People loving it. I mean, people. It's a catchy song, and the original is one of the biggest songs right now in the all over the world. So usually, it's a good way to catch the people back when you cover songs and you do it really good. It's a good way to draw them back in. And reggae. I mean, Jamaican people love a good cover version. For years and years. So it works.
So you talk about Garnet Silk.
Yes,
It's
man.
so many times I ask, the good many great artists have left us.
Hmm.
Many great artists have left us. And we know Garnet Silk is one of those people. Good evening, Philbert. How are you? Yeah, so Garnet Silk, are you saying that you are a nephew of Garnet Silk?
Definitely. A lot of people don't know that, but I mean, it wasn't something I wanted to use when I came into the music. I know how people are when people know you're related to certain people. They think that, most people kind of use it to propel them and stuff, but it's not something I wanted to do. Not that I was trying to hide it or anything, but it's a fact, and in due time, people will um, find out.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Silk also is my uncle, and you know, big him up same way. Yeah, man.
Wow. So name me something that you will hear Anthony Cruz, and you would
Mhm.
not associate your name with Garnet Silk. So that's why sometimes last name fool us. Yeah,
well,
the
well,
last
well,
name does.
Cruz is not my real last name. Smith is my real last name,
Just
and
like
Silk.
all of us. You see, here we go again, the island people. Well, you ever notice that when it comes down to the island folks, they would say Avril so and so, and then you say, well, that's not my real last name. So we have
Yeah,
so many last name. I wonder why.
right, true. But Smith is my last name, and Smith is also Garnett's last name. So Silk is not really his real name either. It's Garnett Smith. So it's a Smith family, you know,
The Smith family with a silk to it.
with a Silk and a Cruise to it.
Yes. I'm telling you, but if you was to look at the pandemic now, where would
Yeah.
be the first place you would like to see yourself taking off when this is over to perform?
Well, just before I came online, somebody was asking me if I was available for March in, I think it was New Jersey. So we haven't really finalized everything yet. I just got the text like 10 minutes before I came on the show. And New York is also a very good favorite place of mine. Um, Chicago, anywhere in the islands. I mean, I'm ready to go anywhere right now. It's been a while since, differently from Friday night was my first performance at Boombox since the whole pandemic thing.
Wow.
So I've been doing a lot of exercise and keeping fit. So right now, me ready to go right around the world right now.
And perform on stage.
Yes, man.
Ain't nothing that could stop you right now.
No, well fit and ready right now.
Well, you know, I'm not going to get to talk tonight about the fit and ready thing because I always get myself in trouble with Jamaican men. So I'm trying to keep myself clear tonight and go holy. So, you know, we're here joined by Anthony Cruz out of Jamaica, just trying to hear where
Mhm.
Anthony been and where Anthony has been and where he's going, his plans, his dreams, and where he sees self after this
Yes, ma'am.
pandemic. Well, let me ask you a question. You said you haven't make an answer, give an answer to the jersey, but is it because you're still playing this pandemic by ear? Because so many things up and then we're down.
No, not really. It's just that we asked them a couple of questions and we're waiting for answers for to move forward, you know. But I guess basically just like everywhere else, you'd have to just work with the protocols and try to be as safe as you can, and you know, do what you gotta do because you still have to live, don't?
Some living, some dying,
Well,
but
I
we
mean,
want to live.
most of the well, for entertainers, you know, usually when you're up on stage, your social, you're kind of far from everybody else. So I would,
Hey, you just hit it. You just hit it. The
so that would be
entertainers are total distance, but
right.
the
So social
audience
distance,
is not.
right. But as we say, I mean, I think in the US now most people are vaccinated and stuff like that. So and still wear them masks and things. So I guess it will balance then in a sense where you have people coming to the show who are vaccinated and people who have on a mask, and I'm all the way up there by myself and the band they far from me, and it can't work, man.
But then me close to why young and lateral, you know. You know how you doing lateral? Why young and these people now they all on the me they want to hug up because they didn't see you a long time, and
Oh, well,
some of them masks have fashion masks, and you know so when the crowd is together, the artist is all the way on the stage, so
yeah,
you're protected, but we are not. So that's why I think maybe so many people has not been coming out to the big crowd. So I'm just wondering
yeah,
when will we be able to get back to that? And for
true.
those who just join, this is the tease that Anthony Cruz sent me. And I think after Flaragan, I don't want no more trouble on this show because now Anthony is saying he leaving door open. What kind of thing is this for me?
Yeah,
I'ma
man.
leave the
Yeah.
door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. That you feel the way I'm feeling. I want you like you want me tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Look here, you're so sweet, you're so tight. I won't bite. I love you right.
You know, that's why I decided I wasn't going to play too much until later. I am just
But,
going to come back with all of this. But Anthony, this song is
but
very, you know, sometimes you have to tease the people so they could go out and listen and follow and get a piece of this because, you know, I tell you, I don't want to get myself in no trouble because when you say you're not going to kiss, you're not going to do this, you're not going to, but you're leaving door open. When you leave door open, you're setting up yourself for trouble. You understand? You're setting up yourself for trouble. And as Lateral say, you can't really entertain your audience with, you know, with this pandemic. It's hard because people like myself, you know, I just want to feel free to be out there again. But with everything that's going on, it's more easy that during even the pandemic, we watch the artists performing virtually and you feel so close and connected, but it's still not the same. You know what I'm
it
saying?
can't be the same. No, it can't be the same. Can't be the same.
Yeah, but you got to let the people know that you're still out here and you're still doing your thing because I'll be very honest with you. You see, I leave the door open now, just now, me just look straight in at the bedroom. But hear what me I say now to you.
But I really see me never leave all the door open for you. You wouldn't even talk to me right now.
And what is this here? Why young you hear that? You see how me store? You see how
So,
you see how my business I gonna come out again after tonight. No more Jamaicans on this show. You understand?
so you can never leave the door open. You wouldn't even talk to me right now. So I guess it's just a good thing leaving the door open.
It is so true. It's true because
So,
we met so many years ago, and you still continue to leave that door open for me
right, of
anytime.
course. Yeah,
Yes,
so I mean, the door open and you still monitor who you let in, you know. You
yes.
understand? Yes, because if somebody come through the door, you don't really want to, you just send him right back out.
You know that easy.
You understand? So, like I
You
know,
know that easy. You know.
you know, I know a long time. Door
Yeah.
open, door open.
Why the amount of doors me have open to walk in a Jamaica, I don't know maybe I go half of the time because some say Kingston, you both up just now. Where you say you up in our Manchester, where you there?
In the hills of Manchester.
You see a boss,
Cool and
you see
nice, man.
cool and nice.
Yes, man.
Me
I
not,
mean, that's the coolest parish in Jamaica, on the hill.
you see, yes, me like it. Me like the hills. You
Yes,
see,
man.
and
You
when you hear
know,
some, when you hear Yvonne and them talk, they say where they come from is the best. Me I always try to figure out. Well, everybody say their place are the best, but I want the place that's cool. You see, when you
yes,
leave the door open and you get in there
yes.
and the place cool,
Cool.
that's
You see, you're easy.
cool.
Well,
And for
not just
those who
talk about
dropping in, I so love Garnet Silk, and to hear that you're the nephew of Garnet Silk, I'm honest to say I wasn't aware, never heard that. You let it
yeah.
out tonight, and I'm telling you, what about his music? Have you ever thought of? Is his music something that you can just bring out there one night? Just give us a show with more Garnet Silk music. Bring back his music and let us hear the real thing. I'm just asking you to do that for me. Just a night of Garnet Silk.
So many people ask me, and I think um, it's something that I really, really, really gonna look into as far as doing. Just a whole a live band. If I'm what you call it now, acoustic style would be
Yes.
nice. Yeah, man, because that would be nice. That would be a really, really good thing because in truth and in fact, we're the next, what do you call it now? Um, the next big singer in the family, me and
Mm-hmm.
Aaron sing. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a nice thing to bring across, keep the vibes flowing as far as his music and all of that. Because who else is, if we don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
Yes, and he has been gone for so many years, and
Yeah.
it's like we cannot allow the good music
To,
to
to,
just
to,
to be forgotten.
yeah,
We play the artist music as soon as they're dead. You hear all kind of tribute and
yeah,
memories, and everybody want to
yeah.
show you who
We're
have
gonna,
all
we're gonna do a
the
nice tribute.
hits.
I think I'm gonna do a nice tribute to Garnet Silverman. I line it up. I
Yes,
line
please, please, please do that. I would love to see something like that. Bring back Garnet
it.
and keep Garnet legacy alive, because
Yeah.
instead of singing everybody else's music, give us
Mm,
some of those original music that
original.
used to really tap the chart.
Yes, man. No problem.
Yeah, man. I was gonna knock on an artist tonight. I asked you, but I'm not giving that artist no promotion on this show. It's not necessary. Me want to hear good music. I can't listen to stuff where can't even interview certain artists, because what am I gonna present
Yeah,
to the
true.
people? You
Yeah.
understand? I think what the problem I'm having is a lot of artists look for ratings,
Mm,
followings, all the ins. But in
mm,
reality, we are not getting nothing of substance. Because when that's all over, the artists may feel like they hit the chart, they make it, they have 1 million followers. But in
yeah,
reality, I want to hear stuff. I want to leave the door open. Many people can turn that song the way they want to and just play it for someone. Do you know how exciting someone coming over and you say, I'll leave the door open? That goes a long way. But some
true.
of these artists were coming out, everybody have their followings, everybody. And not
Mm,
because you have 1 million followers where people are curious, someone here or somebody else talking about mean that it says something good. Because in the end, who's playing it? But
Yeah,
if an
true.
artist don't care, because if you cannot go on stage and perform in front of a classic crowd or
Mhm.
any crowd, I don't know what artist is that.
True.
I guess some people have selective crowd and they say everybody have the crowd, but when you are everybody's crowd, that's beautiful because you
Yes.
could sing that song anywhere.
Anywhere, true. And that's the kind of artist I'm building myself to be, where you can come for a lovers rock show, you can come for a uplifting show with a lot of spiritual music. You can same with the culture music. So I try to do a balance of everything where, I mean, you can book me for any event where it can be it will clean and nice and people appreciate it and you still sing good music. Just like Dennis Brown and Garnet Silk and them man, them balance their music with lovers, roots rock, uplifting music. So you can't really limit yourself and just say he's a lovers rock singer because I mean, you're blessed with your voice, and some things require singing about and talking about, social commentary, things that are happening in your everyday. You see things like, for example, I have this song called "Sexual Harassment" that
I
I
need that
just,
one.
yes.
You
So
sure you didn't send me that one? I think you sent me that one. Because if
maybe
you
I did.
don't, I need that song that protect myself.
Big tune, so it's good when
Yes.
you can put your voice in different um and in different category of music and push it out to the people. I
We
mean,
need that. What make you come
you
out with sexual harassment? Ain't me harassing you, right?
no, it was just someone's experience, and I was like, them thing that even when you check at the bus stop, them how the man them deal with the women them when them a pass and stuff like that. Sometimes people just want to go about them way without you even touching them or stuff like that. So it's a song where really um addressing a good topic.
That song is a song that needs to be pushed because I think that it is something that is so much needed to be
Yeah.
reminded of. Because when you say when the lady's passing on the bus stop, it's a long time me not pass on the bus stop.
Yeah, but you still have, people taking public transportation where, you know, they know what they think already.
Mm,
Wherever
so
that-
someone asked, do that mean you sing Christian reggae like Papa San or DJ Nicholas? Yeah.
I'm not a Christian, so I wouldn't say I sing Christian music, but I sing music that people can relate to as far as spiritually uplifting. We
And
all
what
know
people
that
could understand.
I can understand. We all know that there's one God, no matter who or what or whichever um, religion you take. Even though Rastafari is not a religion, a lot of people think it's a religion, but it's not a religion. So it's just to understand um, who Rastafari is and what Rasta is about.
But me,
Rasta is
not, me
about.
can't hear the difference, Rastafari in your song. Why young you could continue sit down there and spy? Because me no want no songster and all of them foolish man they are called from down at Kingston up on the hill, me I go up at Manchester upon the hill. What happened to you? So like I was saying,
Yeah.
foolishness you talk about songster. Tell them stay down at Kingston. You know, see up at Manchester we talk tonight with the
Sure.
good breezes. You can't
Yeah.
leave door open down at Kingston 30 in a Maxfield. You don't know who I go walk in.
True. I
You
tell you,
don't know
man.
who go walk in. So when they sangster or Barney, let them stay right down there. So we talking Manchester,
Up in the
right?
hills, man.
Up in the hills. So the Papa Sons, you see, everybody have the listeners, as I said to you, because here the young man Daniel said about Papa San. Everybody have their kind, but for me, I love music that relax my mind. You understand? Good
And
night, Monique, baby.
good music comes in all different form. Just like I say, sometimes people listen love music when they feel like they're in love or they want to feel a certain way. People listen uplifting music when they're down. You might lose a loved one and you don't know how to get back up, and it's just all different type of music for all different type of things.
Hmm.
So yeah,
But
man, it's good.
Anthony, sometimes I sing some song will really make people get depressed, because when me hear you sing the song, I'm gonna leave the door open and all that, I start to, you start to think all kind of things. You're thinking who do I walk into right now. You want to know if the song, you want to know why nobody leave door open for you. So you see how that could make somebody else feel good now. So you have somebody like um Monique now who is in love. And he put that song on. She's smiling. He's smiling. I hear that. I'm gonna have nobody door to walk into. What does it do to me?
Well, if you listen to the song from the beginning, you will see say it's a song where I say, "What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you
Yes,
got plans." You
yes,
understand? So
but
you're asking the person, "What's up? What you doing later?" Tell me you're coming through. I'm gonna leave the door open. Just come through. Come sip some wine. Come watch the Netflix. Come chill. Yeah, the vibes there.
Lord, I don't know when last somebody invite me to watch Netflix. I come drink some wine. So maybe after tonight, I'm gonna beat that song every place I go. You ever hear some people when they drive in the car, they roll along the window and the boombox just a pop. I gonna just pop that song going straight down the road, back and
Yeah,
forth.
you better remember you can't go to the movie theater now.
Yeah.
So, right, so you have to just invite over and social distance here.
How you going to distance? How you going to invite over and leave door open and social distant?
Yeah, but you
Anthony,
can't, you're not going too far. 6 feet, them say. That's all?
yeah,
Not far, man. Not far.
living room to the bedroom. Come true.
Oh, God.
Well,
Come
listen,
through. I
Anthony,
just,
man, I
or,
tell
here
you,
we are. Here we are now. When I
yeah,
come through, just bring your COVID test negative and you're good.
okay. But what about if me bring the COVID test negative and you not bringing yours?
No, man, I'm not going to invite you over and me have COVID. Come on, now, man.
No, not if you, but some people don't want to take the test, and this,
No,
I
me
want
take
to
my
know.
test. Me take my test, man. Me take my
That's right.
test.
But me just I wonder about the people that will say they not take it, right? But they still a
Mhm.
leave door open. So I know whether we a mask
No, them in
into
a
the
trouble
bedroom.
now. If you're gonna leave your door open and them now have a proof of a COVID test, then them are going in a trouble. So me I tell them what to do now.
Yes, take the COVID test, present your COVID.
Yeah,
Boy,
bring your test out there, go.
we gone back to the days of before COVID, it was HIV and AIDS. Everybody has
Ah,
say you
tell
take
them.
the test, and now we asking you take COVID
And come with
test.
your condom and make sure you have your condom to protect yourself and stuff like that. No, I was referring to the thing, the HIV thing you talk about.
Yes, yes, that's what
Back
me
in the
drink
day.
some water. I had to
Mhm.
sometimes the water clear my ears, make me understand things
Mhm.
differently.
Yeah.
So Anthony, let me tell you something. You have a voice there that I always love, and I was just wondering the other day, and you and I talk basically nearly every day. We stay in touch, but I had
Yeah.
to ask publicly, what's going on, because even though you hit me with the good songs, I'm just
Mhm.
wondering when are the artists going to be able to get a break, because this is some people bread and butter, and as simple as it is, not
Mhm.
everyone have a voice, not everyone gift to sing on a stage 2 and 3 songs where they can perform 2 and 3 songs without the voice losing the voice, you know
Mhm.
so when you have that gift, you have to use it where you could bless others, not just, we think blessing is just in the church, but when somebody lay down and they're
Mhm.
just having a bad day and they just want to put some great music on to release their mind, your music is one of those music I can
Yes,
listen
man.
to, so I just had to bring you on tonight. You drink wine and your engagement. I mean, you're all up in my business tonight, but anyway, so here
I
for
know
the
that.
new.
I know that.
Why may I tell you, can't trust the Jamaican people them tonight. We're watching. A few of them will watch because tonight, some of them gonna watch after the show and tomorrow, and you never know. So you're gonna still get the critics coming in that me say, I'm going up Manchester after me tell Flaragan one thing, me tell you another thing, but them say the better man win, Because Florida never tell me I leave, no door open.
Yeah.
You said it, Anthony. You
Yeah, man. I
understand?
mean,
So yeah, but let me ask you, if you was to take back into Garnet Silk, which one
mhm.
of Garnet Silk's song you would say that just flow through your mouth if somebody say Garnet Silk? Which one? Which
the,
one of?
the song that says, I will always do the good I can, hard and wretched I ain't staying. And I hope you feel the same way too. The goodness of your word to carry you through. Do good unto others, and Jah will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying. It's true. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the. That's my favorite Ghana song.
Love is the answer. You see
Love is
what
the
I'm
answer.
talking about? That's what I'm
That's
saying. I mean, that's all I wanted to ask you to do is to just bring us back into a night with just strictly Garnet Silk. Just bring back his memory and
yeah.
keep his memory alive, you know, because
I line it
we,
up, man. I line it up.
line it up because we're gonna have to do this, you know, and you and I gonna talk after the show because I'm telling you, boy, Anthony, me talk about people with fake eyelash, but I might as well wear some of them because I don't know something being in my eye all evening. Somebody said maybe it's here. I don't know where the hair come from because I don't have none. So maybe I have to go put on some so they could stick up there and nothing drop in my eye. You understand?
Yeah.
Melverton Neville, how you doing? I don't know if he's an artist or a producer or what. So I try not to mess around with the Jamaican name too much on this show because when I come off the show last time, I get pure blues from the Jamaicans them for Florida. You know, you got some undercover woman out there, you know, you do what they want until the Cruz until they come and you come on my show, then you hear them, I'm my artist, I'm my man that. You hear Paula gonna start a nonsense now. Mr. Garnet, they don't want what in front of them until somebody else show interest, you know. You know is that right?
Yeah,
Uh,
true sometimes.
yeah, because now they hear you hear talk now, you know, the next thing we get off, they want to know if you're single, they want to know who, you know, all these questions about like me as some interviewer. You
Yeah.
understand? And the answers are gonna give them, you know, make them take trip down to Jamaica and stand up at the airport all night. Because them think you door left wide open. Paula, please be nice because tonight is all about Anthony Cruz in the building, letting us know what's going on. So, Anthony, we have like Grooving in the Park and all these shows. What's going on? They're not coming up. What are you hearing about these shows?
um, I haven't heard much about Moving in the Park, and I've been there a couple of times still, but when I really see nothing out there loud out yet. So um,
It being promoting, you know, but I guess
oh,
maybe everybody's just yes, it's been promoting. It has been promoting for June. And
wow.
as of tonight now, I have to check in again to see the
Hmm.
what's going on. But the promotion is on. So I guess
Okay.
by June, everybody hope that a crowd, because most of what's going to happen now, they're going to tell you cannot come in without your card,
Vaccinated.
your
No, yeah,
vaccination.
yeah.
So I think that's what it's going to be because St. Kitts was able to do carnival and everything during December, but they did it. They call one thing in a bubble. They do things differently, but the people was able to come out and enjoy themselves. So
So
there's
how
ways things could be done, but I tell you, I never seen such a thing where St. Kitts did carnival in a bubble.
so how was that though?
It,
What was that
it,
experience like?
the experience was good. It was great to just watch the way that people come up with
Mm-hmm.
ideas to make things
Enjoy
happen.
themselves. Okay.
Yes, so maybe they could have reggae in a bubble. But so big up to Corey and the crew down in Jamaica and everything that's coming up out of Jamaica. So I know you're familiar with Corey and the team down there, and I got some information from them. And things are gonna happen. The doors are gonna open back. We just have to do the right thing and continue to encourage to ask the people if you want to come out and enjoy yourself, then it's time to think about being vaccinated.
Mm, well, that choice, but you know.
Yes, so if you took it and I took it, I don't see we're still here, and many who fight against it is gone. So it's either or. We either go or we stay, but we have to make up our mind how we do it. And
So,
right now, I propose to you the Garnet Silk comeback, and I am going to use your song later. Leave the door open, and Anthony, if I don't tell you that somebody come to that door, I don't know how much I'm gonna tell you I love that song, but that song have to sell for me. You have to
yes,
do
man.
something for me. Yeah, so sing a piece for them. Ladies, we're on here tonight to be nosy and the down low now.
I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Hoping that you feel the way I feel, and I want you like you want me tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. You're so sweet. You're so tight.
Thank you.
I won't bite. I love you right. And if you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing.
Anthony don't say no more. Because you know some certain things have to be done privately. You can't leave door open for everybody to see what's going on in there either. You understand? Because I know as of tonight, why young Avril Francis, are you going to leave your door open? Problem Phipps, yes, get the song, man. It's a blessing to hear from. But let me ask you, what you were eating tonight before you come on tonight? Because Jamaican like to boast about them food, you know. Say they run fast when they eat this, they slow down when they don't eat
I
this.
was,
So what you
I
were
was,
eating?
I was eating some spaghetti.
Me no, no. What? You're eating the same menu me eat too. Me eat spaghetti too.
Yeah, I was eating some spaghetti.
Oh, you see what me say? Some people don't know how to say that, you know, 'cause if you was to ask some of them, you hear them, was a little shrimp and lobster, man. They want to talk big talk. Like they don't know how to come down to some spaghetti.
Spaghetti, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
tell you something. You're a survivor when you can just humble yourself and eat something and bless it.
Well, me eat what me like,
That's
and
right.
yeah, I eat what I like and what is good for me too. So like, I eat a lot of ground food like banana, cocoa, dasheen, and once in a while, you know, you just change it up a little bit. But I try to stick to, food that keep you, that's good for you. You want to eat what's good for you.
Absolutely. Me have to talk about this food here coming up maybe next week because there's something about the food thing that drive me mad when me go into the stores. So until you open the door tonight and my food show. But listen to me. I just want to just break the ice with you on here tonight and to find
Yes,
out
ma'am.
where Anthony Cruz been, what's going on. I mean, listening to your music and listening to it by myself, it's not a good feeling. So I had to just share it with
Sharing.
my listeners that you're still out there, you're still doing your thing, and I would like to see you. I don't think I ever see you in St. Kitts performing. Why is that?
And kids, I think I've been there one time in Glen Washington, but I think it was St. Kitts, if I'm not
You was there?
mistaken.
Why
I think,
many years ago? Because I know
yeah,
Glen Washington been there.
yeah, I think I
Yes.
went there one time with Glen Washington. It was a while back, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I went there one time.
Okay, okay. You
I'll
have
check
to.
back and make you know.
Yes, man, you have to experience the island life there. I mean, they say Jamaica big, you know. So when it comes to the small island like St. Kitts Nevis, you will be surprised to know the crowd that you buck up down there.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
you say, boy, the island small, but you want to know where the people them come from
Yeah,
when it's
man.
time for activities. So big up to St. Kitts who already promoting their music festival also for June. So Nothing
Wow.
is stopping the people. They know how to do it. And coming up on the show, we're going to be talking about the St. Kitts Music Festival. So I'm
Mhm.
telling you, people, if you're out there, St. Kitts do it. And if they have to do it in a bubble, they get it done. That's right. But Anthony, man, it's always a pleasure. We're going to be talking more to you on this program. I want to hear more about your success moving forward after the pandemic.
Yeah, man, and I just want to take this time to you know, big up everyone who listens to your show, all the fans out there, um, and tell where you can go and check out my videos. It's very easy. My handle is Anthony Cruz Reggae. Once you got Anthony Cruz Reggae on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I'm sure you're gonna run into a whole lot of videos and a whole lot of shows, live shows right across the world, and a whole lot of just things that are ready for you to see.
Yeah, but just tell them if you run into the one, leave the door open. You could skip to the next song. Leave that song for me. Man, actually, it's always a pleasure. I want to keep you on your toes and want the people to know you're still out there and fresh and doing your thing. Because see what happened through the pandemic, people think, well, artists are
A
not
lot of
doing
people.
anything. But
True.
I call some artists worthless because I think they took this that you find a man like Buju Banton will sit behind prison walls and
Hmm.
come out with great music. No,
And you have
that
people when they
that was
behind
the
that.
pandemic.
Yeah.
That was a pandemic, and he make use of his time.
You
So
have
why?
to.
Why? Because we have a pandemic. Artists are sitting down complaining instead
Yeah.
of giving thanks and using the opportunity to say, when the door fly open, you're coming with something different.
Well, even if you read the Bible, the Bible tell you that you're gonna have times, you have different times, and every time you have to use it wisely and make use of it. Not because show's not keeping or whatever. You have to still use the time wisely, prepare yourself for what is to come. You know what I mean? So that's what um I did. Prepare myself for the next. I mean, I don't think I would shoot so much videos if it wasn't for the pandemic. I don't think I would have done 4 albums. I don't think we could have get to sit down and do so much dub plates. Hey, trust me can't complain. Me have to give thanks, whether it's pandemic or not. You understand? Because the Almighty has been very good to me through the pandemic, and I'm very grateful.
That's what we're talking about. Your setback
Mm.
is a
Yeah.
comeback. It didn't
Yes.
stop you. It just
No,
pushed you.
man. There you go.
You see, so to all the worthless artists, them out there sit down and complain and I say, boy, pandemic destroy them life. Something wrong with some of you. Because I would think instead of complaining, you would have take that time you were complaining to just put great music together.
That's what
Because
was
if you
supposed to
bring
do.
Berry out here right now, no matter if Berry sing a song 20 years back, he still
Ah,
move the crowd.
there you go.
You see, so
You
we are
know?
talking about great music.
Yes, and when you have a good catalog of music, I mean, you'll always be up. You'll always be up because, I mean, even when it comes to the dub plates and stuff, people I've been cutting dub plates from my first hit song. It also gave the DJs and the soundman and the selector to take time and go on YouTube and look up your music and see what they want to cut, and some of the songs they might never even know that you sing it. So it's kind of slow down people in a sense where good can come from it. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, man, it's been very
But
good.
don't fool yourself. Even with the beard, you still look like Anthony Turner. You don't fool me.
Still
You
me?
still carry, still you, man. Just continue to do what you're
Yeah, man,
doing.
everything good, man.
The
Not
beard's
change.
only grow, nothing change, man. It just slows down a bit, but the slow
Yeah.
down is for you to get ready to get
For
back out
what's to
there.
come. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Yes, man.
So for all who've been out there in tune with the Avro show, you join here by Anthony Cruz. Go out and look for Anthony Cruz Reggae,
Yes.
and you will find it out there. And check out my song and find out why I love it. Leave the door
Yes.
open. And if you have nobody to invite over, just play the song a few times, somebody will come. Or just somebody will come. That's what that song gonna do for you. So I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know who
Or
came
just send,
over.
or just play it and send me a DM and tell me how much you love the song. And you never know, you know.
That's what we do. We have something special for you. If you just send him a message to say
Yeah,
how much
hit
you
me up
love the
and tell me
song,
how much you
that's
love the
right.
song and, yeah, and the other new songs and the other new videos. Just, I'm the one who run my social media, so I talk to everybody as much as
Mhm.
I can. Yeah,
I
come
love
on.
that. I love that. And you do respond, and that's what I love about you.
Yes, man,
So my
definitely.
people out there, go out and check out Anthony Cruz and Paula, and everyone who is out there in tune will continue to share this program and let you know this is all the song is saying. It's just a little tease. Listen to
I'ma
this.
leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. That you feel the way I'm feeling. I want you like you want me tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Look here, you're so sweet, you're so tight. I won't bite. I love you right.
You hear? He made it
Oh,
clear. He's
big
not
tune,
gonna
big
bite.
tune.
That's right. So check it out. Anthony Cruz Reggae. And check out my
Yeah,
song, Leave the
yeah,
Door
man.
Open. Anthony, I thank you so much for being with me tonight. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much for keeping
inviting
your
me. Thank you for
oh,
inviting me.
thank you for keeping your door open.
Yes, yes. Thank you
And
for inviting me.
all right, and to all the Manchester Heights and everyone out there,
Keep up with
remember,
yourself.
yes, take care of yourself.
Right
And if
across
you
the Caribbean, right across the world. Big up, I mean, no average show big, and I just, yes, so it's stopping, right across the world, right across the island, right across the world. Big up everybody,
Anthony,
all the fans, them.
if you touch one person in Jamaica and one in St. Kitts and one in Antigua and one in Trinidad, you touch
Yep.
many. Because one gonna
There
push it someplace else. And that's
you
all
go.
you need to do. Thank you so
Yep.
much, Anthony. It's a pleasure. And to everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Apple Show.
Much love.
Good night.
Respect. All
Good
right.
night.